In today's episode, we look at some fun indie games that you should be playing on your Steam Deck this week. What's up, everyone? It's Michael from the Nation 80 podcast. Before we get into it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can keep up with all the what Rodney and I are posting, and smash the like button to help to support the channel for future content. All right, let's get into it. Alright, so first up we have Hollow Knight. Now, this game was developed by Team Cherry originally in 2017. Hollow Knight is a classically styled 2D action-adventure across a vast, interconnected world. You'll explore twisting caverns, ancient cities, and deadly wastes. During this game, you'll battle trained creatures, befriend bizarre bugs, and solve ancient mysteries at the kingdom's heart. Now, this game does have a download size of 9 GB and is currently priced at $14.99 on Steam. There are tons of Metroidvania games out there, but this one is one of the most unique and fun games to experience. One of the aspects that I love are the excellent boss fights. They're challenging, and yet they keep you coming back for more. The art style in particular is amazing, and the gameplay in which you find out the mystery of the kingdom that you're roaming through are truly excellent. Be sure to check out this game as it will keep your attention for many, many hours. Okay, next up we have The Messenger, and this was developed by Sabotage in 2018. And the synopsis for this is, as a demon army besieges his village, a young ninja ventures through a cursed world to deliver a scroll paramount to his survival. What begins as a classic action platformer soon unravels into an expansive time-traveling, action-filled thrills and humor. Now, this game has a size of about 1.2 gigabytes and will cost you about $20 on Steam. Okay, so unlike Hollow Knight, this has more of a funny vibe to it. And more than that, if you've played Ninja Gaiden, this has that kind of similar art style gameplay. What's cool is that you will eventually get to an 8-bit style and a 16-bit style crossover. And while this game is fast and action-paced, it does have some fun, challenging boss fights. Definitely be sure to check this one out as it modernizes that classic gameplay from Ninja Gaiden, some great music, and some great action. Alright, so let's move on to a game that came out last year from Unepic Fran. Alright, so that's going to be Unmetal. You play as Jesse Fox, who finds himself imprisoned in a covert military base where he's arrested for a crime he didn't commit. Jesse must now escape using his dry wits, quick words, improvised skills, arsenal of warfare, violent explosives, MacGyver gadgets, and an elaborate explanation of how it all went down. If that all fails, he'll use his fists. Now, this game has a nice download size of only 400 megabytes and it'll cost about $20 on Steam. If you've ever been a fan of the classic Metal Gear series, you will see this as a spoof of that type of game. It has a very comedic storyline, and even though it tends to make fun of that kind of series, it has excellent gameplay, it has fluid, tense action, great boss fights, great music, great voice acting. Definitely something you should check out. Okay, so next up we have Carrion. This was developed by Phobia Game Studio in 2020. Carrion is a reverse horror game in which you assume the role of a amorphous creature of unknown origin. You stalk and consume those that imprisoned you to spread fear and panic throughout the facility. Grow and evolve as you tear down the prison and acquire more and more devastating abilities on the path to retribution. Now, this game does have a download size of 500 megabytes. It will also cost you about $20 on Steam. I absolutely loved this game. And as I mentioned before, it is a reverse horror game where you actually play pretty much the bad guy who is going around this top secret military facility and just taking it to the personnel, whether they be civilian scientists or mercenary thugs, whatever. It is a very satisfying game. It has excellent environments and art style, the lighting, the sounds. The sound engineering is absolutely amazing in this game. There's not exactly music that really draws you in, but just the sound effects and the environmental sound of this atmosphere really draw you in and make it an immersive experience. Now, I've put many hours into this game and haven't finished it yet, but I can guarantee you if you pick this game up, you will have nothing but fun doing a pick up and play while you're on break, while you're at lunch, or just bored on your transit. Okay, so as a bonus, we're going to show you this game called Gunbrella. Now, this is still in development. It's by Doinksoft and should be coming out next year. But I wanted to put this out there because it is a fun game. Gunbrella is a noir punk action adventure set in a world dependent on a rapidly diminishing natural resource. Players take the role of a gruff woodsman on a quest for revenge, armed with a mysterious Gunbrella, a firearm that doubles as an umbrella. His investigation becomes entangled with the inner workings of ghouls and gangsters, cops and cultists, and the fallout of corporation exploitation. Now, no price or download size has been set yet, but as I said before, this was a demo that I tried out, and man, it is fun. It's fast-paced action, has interesting and strategic game mechanics, and man, the addiction to action with some awesome engaging locations is just beyond anything that I've seen on this list of games that I just provided to you. Whenever this game comes out, I will be sure to give a review or just a quick synopsis of how my impression was of this game. Based on the demo, I'm sure to tell you that, man, this is pretty awesome. Okay, so that'll do it for today's episode. Be sure to check out other videos, as always, and check us out on all social media platforms you have. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you really enjoyed the video, smash that like button. I'm your host, Michael. Keep your imagination up, and we'll see you in the next one.